And so it ends. So now this is where our two main characters meet once more after such a long time away. Rubble, 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 rubble. I don't want to alarm you, Neil, but there's a very Donald Trump looking person
I
in the
did
left
see
hand
that
side
there. I
there.
did see that there now.
He's got very fidgety hands. For some reason, he thinks he's on the main table, which again is kind of appropriate. Like, also, there's like one of the like female characters has like just two white dots for eyes and is staring right into my soul. It's like a fucking creepypasta. Like, it's just staring right there. You know the thing, it's a good thing Larry didn't dress up for this special occasion and go to the White House. He just still in the same fucking clothes that he was in last time. Oh, how wonderful! It's 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 really romantic. Oh, Larry, how is it that we meet each other here in the Oval Room of the White House in front of the Vice President? Paddy, of course, not interested in telling us the plot of Letters to Larry 4 because it is genuinely too boring. So, Paddy, how would you like to see this beautiful rubbery face one more time? I would love to, Larry. You're so wealthy. Hey, my name is Inspector Desmond, not Inspector Third Wheel. I know where I'm not needed. No, I can't help but notice that there's two chairs on the main table for three people. This is gonna go well. The soulless stare of the woman beside Donald Trump there is just very much a come and get me plea, isn't it? Just I can feel her distress from having to sit beside the clammy fucker. Secret Service man who appears to be Johnny Bravo. Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's like, wow, he's hyper deformed.
it
Look at the
was
guy
not.
bottom right. He's just face down.
That's Secretary of State, actually. Yeah. See.
The guy over the far left seems terrified to be there.
He's hiding under the. It's either a child or he's hiding under the table away from glaring eyes. I'm nearly sure the guy like beside the child in the bottom left there, I think is actually one of the game designers because I think he threw himself into the SpaceQuest game as well. Um, Mike something or other. I want to say Mike Crow, but I could be wrong. Now, what's this guy chatting to us about? Where have we seen? Where have we seen the name Mr. Big before, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
I recognise those sentient eyebrows. That's right, Paddy. Smile through the pain. It'll be over soon. The hilarious thing is that this is still ongoing. This is actually the one thing that Larry got right. Is that there's certain parts of America that think that it was better in the 50s, where men were men and women had no rights.
Yeah.
And if you're white, well done you. If you weren't, oh, bad luck. Back to your own country, sir.
Bad luck you.
Bad luck you. You know you should work on that. Corporate leader. Yes, that's one way to describe it, I suppose.
Wow, she introduces herself as passionate Patti. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's like Sergeant Drevin. I just want to draw attention that his hands are so big. Like he has the actual the King Charles hands, just massive little sausage fingers. He's really good to look at. What is it about this melody that just seems to throw Patti off? With her ear for music, you think she'd just want to be, some casting aspersions on this person. Oh, there's a plot twist.
That he's offering her the fucking role that
Larry's been hunting for this whole time.
That he's been driving across the American states harassing women. Oh, not flying across the American states, not driving. Fucking hell. Oh, he has been driving.
Like, in fairness, like, I would say that this is unfair on Larry, but he has been getting something out of it, so, you know.
Julius Big.
Dun, dun, dun. Klaxon. The plot klaxon has gone off, folks. The one plot twist in this game has happened. We can all now stop pretending to to interest. Yes, well done, Larry. You're very smart.
So he was listening in the entire fucking time.
Oh yeah. Well, you think Larry Larry's a possessive man. Of course he's gonna be listening into his Patti's conversations.
Oh, fucking seat away. What?
Burn.
He was humming the theme track to Leisure Suit Larry 4. Oh god.
Oh no. Are we really doing this, guys? Are we really going down this road? And we're not going to explain how Larry got the amnesia, except for just, I presume, a bump to the head. Of course, this could all be just a total coincidence, because
even
surely...
it describes this entire game.
Yeah.
Like, so the... Could have gone into the White House.
Yeah. He's big. No one was going to fucking check in.
Why did he say, "I'll save you, sir"?
He's saving the vice president.
Oh, we finally actually get to use that.
Yeah. Shooter, activate! Boom. Not a bonus of the Hooter Shooter. Turns him monochrome. Good to know.
Hey, he survived that?
Yeah.
That vaporized the lab technician.
I think it was well, he survived it, and the vice president survived being pied. So hey, win-win.
Fucking hell.
To be fair, it does look like Julius has been shrunk a little bit. So maybe because he's just that big, he's actually absorbed the laser shots twice.
Just sank into him like he was the T-1000.
Yeah, exactly.
David.
And that's the end of the game.
Part. That's it. Please don't ask questions about my work. You lose that final bit of respect that you had for me. I don't know, they're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
What? Future Together, you're about to show 3 homemade sexual harassment videos you made.
Dude, the second most powerful person in the world.
One of where you were actually going to have sex with a woman, only the fact that there was 900 people there chanting, and what the fuck?
Yeah, like in those 3 videos, you've got a very creepy blowjob. You've got a gross stage fright, and some sort of really bad gymnastics experience.
They didn't even need to do any of that videotaping because the guy gave the fucking job to his girlfriend.
Yeah. It's almost like this entire game was a pointless exercise. I wonder, was that some sort of cutting remark on how the designer of this felt about his work? America's Sexiest Home Videos went on to gain the mega hit of the season, proving clearly that P.T. Barnum was right. Congress never did get around to doing anything to clean up the airwaves. It seems every bill ever submitted somehow turned up mysteriously stuck in committee while they were examined the evidence. A young Bill Clinton takes notes. After a lengthy trial that increased tabloid sales nationwide, Julius Big was found innocent of all charges related to his incident at the White House dinner.
Wait, you pulled a gun in the middle of the fucking White House?
No, what was quickly dubbed the custard pie defense. He pleaded temporary insanity due to the high sugar content of those White House desserts and got off with a mild reprimand from the judge and 6 months of mandatory Jenny Craig meetings. This is all hilarious. I'm sure you can agree. Reverse Biaz soon found himself out of a job when Des Rever Records went bankrupt. Executives realized there's no longer any reason to add subliminal messages to records since kids can't figure out how to play their CDs backwards anymore.
So, hang on, wait. So, a minute.
Neil's just trying to figure out, was there any point to this game at all?
There's absolutely no point to it.
Yeah.
Like, everything that we've done amounted to literally nothing.
Yeah.
So, like, she shot the villain, but he gets off.
Yeah.
The subliminal music plan falls apart, not because of anything she did, because people can't actually figure out how to play CDs backwards.
Yeah.
All of their bills to get through Congress fail because they all get stuck in committee. And look, as you see there, yeah, the mob is out of the porn business, but I mean, they quickly find other ways to make fucking money. So yeah, the game is literally pointless. The whole fucking thing is utterly pointless.
Yeah. But it was all just an effort to get the 2 main characters back again. No doubt they'll be separated in the next one.
Fucking hell.
Because that's pretty much how each of these games like fucking end up anyway. And yeah,
he spent the entire game like trying to hound other fucking women.
Only to come back to the one he's sounded since the start.
Fucking hell. This is terrible.
Yeah, it really fucking is. And again, There's nothing frustrating about this game. It's just inherently pointless. Like it's a game for the sake of a game. And not even that. Like again, it's on with the new graphics and the extra production. And again, it's well made in that sense. But like the biggest problem about this is just why would you need a game like this? Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Oh, we have a surprise from Al Lowe. The voice of God is speaking to us saying that we should save our game. Oh, fantastic. Let's see what we got here. I hope you are gonna love the surprise, Neil.
It's a fucking music player.
Music player. Of all the sound bits of the game.
Here, end this. I'm not sitting here going through it.
No. This is important to the plot.
No, it is not important to the fucking
plot.
No,
I think we're
no.
This is literally the fucking post-game content. Is all the noises from the game.
A soundboard.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought a DAC, a digital to audio converter. Just in case anybody realizes, like in the 90s, like early 90s, like sound cards were not standard.
Yes.
On computers, so it was possible to actually buy a computer that didn't have a sound card.
Exactly. Yeah. And just a fart noise. No, there we go.
It's a pointless amount of hours that I'll never get back. Thank you.
The error backlog ends, and we're left wondering, as we often do with this series, why? Just fucking why? Like again, we've had this problem before sometimes with these games where we were kind of left wondering why would we even bother? But well, I think it's even more frustrating to have a game that like does actually have some level of production in it, but it just seems that even the person making it just didn't seem to give a shit, you know? Like
it just didn't fucking put in any effort to like make a coherent story.
No.
Well, that made sense.
Like this is I'm trying to think now, like because this was slightly before my time. Let me see. Perhaps I can make a very salient point about why this stuff doesn't work. Let's see now. So, Leisure Suit Larry was released in 1991. Now, here's my point. Hold true here. Yes, there we go. So, Leisure Suit Larry 5 was released in 1991.
Yeah.
Monkey Island 1 was released in 1990. So, So my central point here is that even when an actual good comedy game comes around, Sierra is genuinely blown out of the water. Because I'm even thinking, like, but even before this, if, like, again, fair copy might be saying that that's a little bit too soon for someone to kind of get inspired by another game, let's say. But then if I went further back, then probably what Loom was another one, was a game before that, January 1990. You got perhaps Zack McCracken. There we go. That's a good example. Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders was 1988, right? So when you have games like that already on the market, and then of course if you didn't like that, you got like Maniac Mansion. So between those games and then whatever like stuff like Sierra was churning out, like there's a difference between a substantial amount of quality and then people just actively phoning it in. But like, there's a difference between having like they're like doing a game out of spite almost, compared to like when you're actually putting some effort in. I think Legendary 5 was trying to be like that kind of like almost ironic about its own game, but it just ended up being a bit meh. It's the best way to describe it, because like it's by far like the easiest game I got to play for Sierra, but then again, I wasn't doing much, kind of way.
Yeah, the
I
way
got
it's played has to do some fucking effort there.
it's a bit of a stretch, all right, I'll admit that, but nevertheless, it is now finally in the books, and we're not going to have to see Larry again until 1993, which is relief, which is thankfully 2 years away and about 10 games in between. So we won't have to care about him for quite some time. But as we said, as we laid mention to before, we are now going back to some of the staples of the Sierra backlog. So we had Legislative Larry, which is of course the there for the sex pest market of the video game industry, which is still there to this day. But now we're going to go back now to some of their old favorites. So Neil, you indeed have a choice here of viewing next time around. Would you rather go into space or go back into the police force? What would you rather?
Let's go into space.
You're not going to space. Well, in that case, then the next adventure on SierraQuest is Space Quest 4, aptly named Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first time they actually call him Roger Wilco, which is like thankfully long overdue. But yes, that's exactly where we're going to go next, and hopefully we will wash our hands of this terrible display. Will the designers of this game actually care about Roger Wilco and his Time Rippers? We'll soon find out. But until then, we're going to leave you here on this very tepid note. We're sorry, actually, we showed you this game, to be honest. I feel like we don't apologize enough for our content, but
we're really sorry, but you subscribe to our channel, so this is actually your fault.
Just remember, only you can stop SierraQuest. Even if just remember, people, right? Even if you dislike the videos, that still counts as traffic. Okay, you're giving away the wrong message. But nevertheless, now we're gonna switch over to Space Quest 4 for our next adventure. So we'll see you for that one soon, because this was all Legislative Larry, and that was all fucking terrible. Also, we should say, maybe never ever do what Legislative Larry does. Do not ever film women without their permission, okay?
Don't do what Larry does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Larry Laffer does. There now. Good night, everybody.